carry some message from my presentation. Myself, Mohammed Javed, from the Department of Studies in Computer Science from University of Mysore. So I'll be sharing my little experience on working on the compressed documents from past. So see, today we are witnessing explosion of information in the form of text. So all put together called as multimedia data. So this data, we are actually compelled to compress this data for the sake of storage efficiency and transfer. So when this data, multimedia data, is originally available in the compressed form, why not we think of operating directly on these compressed images or compressed data? So far, whatever the we are listening, it may be in JPEG format or TIFF format. All these data are in the compressed format. So to give you a brief, a small idea about what is the compressed image. See, the image which you store on your pen drive, the image which you store on your hard disk, that is, it comes with an extension called JPEG. So that image is the compressed image. But when that image is used read by a MATLAB or any open source software, that image is decompressed. That image is decompressed, and you perform machine pattern recognition or image processing operation. See, so this is the philosophy of our work, that when the data exists in the compressed form, why not we use this compressed form for processing, that is directly. So see, these are images which are popularly used for compression, zip, and we use all those things. Suppose I take 10 images. And I compress it and I store it. See, without decompressing that folder, I cannot say what kind of images are present in the folder. So we are deliberately means we are compelled to decompress and do any operation we want to do. So I'll not be discussing in the whole issues, but I am focused on the compressed documents. So the novelty in the work is that I'm demonstrating that yes, it is possible to work on compressed documents directly without decompression. Okay. So the why? So the simple reason is that to save the computation time for the decompression, to decrease the requirement of large buffer space. See, when you decompress, the data gets the data gets extended, right? So when you're operating, you're operating on the large buffer space. So these kind of applications will be very much useful for small devices, small memory devices like mobile and so many other handheld devices. And the third goal is that to improve the efficiency of the existing system by decompression time. With the results, I'll be showing you that yes, it is possible to develop efficient applications in using the compressed data. So how? So in order to understand, to operate on this compressed data, you should have a very thorough knowledge on the data compression, how the data exists in the compressed format. All these things should be studied properly. Then you can devise the algorithms for the present means to do some operations. So you also need to compare your algorithm with the conventional method. So by studying all the pros and cons, I have an example to show that using the compressed data, you might require more time than the conventional method. So which I'll be. So the contributions in this paper is that I'm showing that yes, it is possible to operate directly on the compressed data. So I have taken TIFF documents, TIFF compressed documents, and particularly binary documents. And the good algorithm for compressing the binary documents is CCIT Group 3. the reason for choosing this is that because group 3 compressed data is easily transferable. It is to develop application which can be transferred very easily and which can be archived very easily. So that's the reason behind choosing the CCIT group 3 compression. Then you're demonstrating the feature extraction methods using this data, and so the proposed architecture. So we see that in the compressed form like TIFF, BMP or PDF, whatever you can take. So that is actually Huffman decoded. This is the only, see, without Huffman decoding, we find very less work, that one or two papers which can work without Huffman decoding, but it's very difficult, very challenging to work without Huffman decoding. So the first stage is we do Huffman decoding, then extract the compressed data, run and compressed data, and this is you see that the usual flow is from the top. We decompress the run length code, and then